Hi everybody and welcome back. Well, today we have a video with a little bit of a difference. So this is my decluttering video and I wanted to do it in the style of before, during and after. As you can see here, this is the big mess of, you have to break a few eggs to make a cake. So I'm just going to show you rather than tell you. And I think that might be a bit more interesting to watch for you. So this is the absolute mess of my walk-in closet. As you can see, I think I was doing well on the throw out pile. And I'm just giving you some before shots here in my closet. I was throwing stuff downstairs. So I had three different piles here. I had a keep pile, I had a time will tell pile, and I had a sell or donate pile. I mean, I have been decluttering bit by bit for a good while now, but there was a lot of stuff I was still holding on to. This stuff here is this is the walk-in wardrobe out of my bedroom. This is I have two walk-in wardrobes. This is another bedroom I have. And, us women, we like to spread ourselves around. This is downstairs in my kitchen where I have a donate and charity kind of pile. There are my long dresses. Look at the amount of hangers that I just wasn't using. And then I just went around all my little underwear and smalls drawers and just got rid of stuff that I haven't used. These shoes as well, like some of them were just like brand new, but like Katie, and this is a tip I will give any of you, going through this, thinking about doing this whole process. Just ask for somebody's opinion, really, that you trust and respect. Ask them for their opinion, ask them for help, because it gives you that. This is just like, I think I got rid of something like 17 black bags. It was unbelievable. But it gives you that push to do this overwhelming job. Like books, we don't even I asked my son Ben, these were all his, is he going to read them again? A lot of this kind of information, the travel books that he can get online. These kind of things that you're just holding on to from their childhood. These Christmas decorations I've sent out to storage. And then I went through all my presses in my kitchen, my cooking ware, my homeware stuff that I don't use anymore. This is that clutter drawer. There's another clutter drawer that we have. We just put things into containers. This is my cooking press also, where I actually recommend to put all, I love Asian food. So then I put all the sauces and spices, Asian kind of style, soy, all that kind of stuff together. These are my Tupperware drawers. Then you have sentimental things like a Mickey Mouse mug that you really don't need to keep. My children are 19 and 16 nearly. So I just, this is my condiments drawer. Empty out everything. That's what I can just say to you. Just pull every single thing out is the only way to do this, so that you can see what you're working with and then you can slowly put things back in. This is as you walk into my, if you like, main walk-in wardrobe. So this used to be a bedroom years ago and we never used it. It was quite small, so I just had it done in a closet style. God, when we moved in here nearly 20 years ago. I'm thinking of renovating it, doing it up, doing it white, doing a job on it, but that's another job for another day. We always have more jobs. But at the moment, it does the job, as I said, for my shoes, some of my bags, my jackets, my suits, my tops, all of that kind of stuff. As you can see here, there's lots of jackets. I think I got rid of 27 jackets. I would advise anybody doing this to go through kind of color coding. As you can see, I had a white. Here I have the white shirts, white tops, then I have black leather jackets, black jackets, blazers, all my shoes. So I just did this day by day. And this is me chatting to Katie. Actually, it's quite funny in a while because we leave some of the sound on so you can hear her being absolutely brutal with me. Brutal, but it's what you need because it's a very, very hard thing to do. Is, as I said, overwhelming. Some of these pieces like this jacket are expensive. None of them were cheap. They're all a couple of hundred and above. But I just haven't worn them. Some of them don't fit me. Some of them are out of style. This one in particular doesn't fit me. I think sometimes I'm still 18. So these are the types, even though I have got rid of a lot of stuff, these are the types of things because they're expensive. This jacket is Roberto Cavalli. I love it. I paid $2,000 for this jacket. I cannot get rid of it, that jacket in particular, but you'll see me getting rid of lots and lots and lots of the ones to come. This one is suede, beautiful. But Katie was basically telling me that, they all look the same. And when have you ever worn that? And you're never going to wear it. And things like, well, that's too young for you. I was like, right. So, you know, you ever need your ego in check, I'll send her over for you. I have to say she was brilliant. And I went with, she was kind of standing behind the camera here as well, beside the camera. And she was helping me with lighting and things like that. And she was just absolutely brutal, as I say. So, you know, she was just giving me the nudge that I needed, the nudge that we all need. You know, there's always, as I said, this kind of, oh God, but what if items, or the expensive items that we keep coming back to, we keep putting back in, you know, maybe for another while. Like this jacket here I used to love. No, it went as well. All these are going. That's why you can see all the hangers literally being freed up here. So I just think it is really important. I haven't regretted. They all went out. It was so freeing and so liberating. And my mind is so clear since I've done this. I just went up to the charity shop. I went to a donate bin. I sold a couple of pieces on Vestiaire. To be very honest, by the time you ship off on Vestiaire, particularly with clothes, it's, you know, or any consignment store, Fashion File, wherever you find, if your bags, perfect, you get nice money for those. This jacket, I saw Jennifer Aniston wearing one similar. I went rooting for it in a vintage shop, and I think I wore it once. So that had to go. The green, I thought was lovely though. But the, what was I saying? What was I saying before that? I can't remember. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Vestiaire and the Fashion File. So basically, yeah, bags are worth selling. I sold a jacket, and you get like, even if it was Stella McCartney actually, and I think I got like 30-40 quid for it, and it was basically brand new. These pieces I find hard to give, because if you're going to any kind of future engagements, weddings, balls, things like that, they are just amazing pieces for over evening dresses. Things that I went to years ago that I don't really go to in the future, but maybe I will with Katie in the future. You never know, or Ben. You just never know. So they're really nice pieces that I have, and I can't let those pieces go. But, and again, even Katie had her ball the other night, and she ended up wearing one of my pieces, which was like a beautiful fur wrap. So things like that, you know, I think they're allowed to stay in the wardrobe. What else? Books and toys. Again, that sentimental stuff, as I've said in other videos, take pictures, do yourself a favor, just put them on your phone, and it's an easier way to do it. If you just walk into your room and you go, oh my God, this is just too overwhelming, just do a section at a time. Just do 10 pieces at a time. Because I find that I used to walk into my wardrobe and I was like, oh God, there's just too much to go through. So this was kind of just after Christmas. I wasn't feeling well. If I sound a bit funny, I'm on steroids and antibiotics at the moment. So yeah, I have some sort of thing that hasn't disappeared for 3 weeks. So I am sounding a little weird and nasally. But I did this during that time to give me something to do. And it was the perfect time. And because Katie was there as well, this is, oh no, that's not, oh, I have a leather Gucci skirt coming up that I sold on Vestiaire. That kind of thing you'll get about, 50 or 60 quid for. A lot of these pencil skirts, I kept saying to Katie, yeah, but the pencil skirts are all back in this year. They're all back in. She's like, Mom, no, you're never going to wear it. You're never going to wear it. Suits I got, leather suit that I got. She was like, I've never seen you wear that. Excuse me. And she's right, so she was just brutal. She was very honest. I was aware that I was taking up her time. This see-through little number here, I mean, that's more Katie's style than it is mine. Now, let's be honest here. I bought that in a boutique in Kilkenny. Little sparkly number that I'll probably never wear again. I think she made me get rid of that. And yeah, we just kept going. This was a beautiful little one. I think I've worn that once. She hated that as well. And then you might be going, well, Viv, you might, she's a different age to you. What if you change your mind? This skirt here, I never, ever wore it. Ever. This is where our fantasy self comes in. Oh, yes, I'm going to wear that with these boots and that top. And I just find myself going for the same things. I have a certain style. I like biker jackets, and they're really in this season, which is very helpful. I like jeans, I like leggings. This piece now as well is sheer, not really age appropriate for me, but Katie might wear it. They're expensive pieces too that I bought in that same boutique in Kilkenny, and I said I'd hold on to them for her. She may just wear them. They'd be beautiful vintage pieces.
Mom, I'm not going to wear that, so that's disgusting. That looks like something out of Hunger Games.
I think it's gorgeous. Hunger Games.
Mom, seriously, you've never worn that. And
No, I haven't. You're right.
So why are you keeping
Oh,
it?
Katie, look how much I've got rid of now. Come on,
Yeah,
be fair.
but Mom, it's not about, oh yeah, I've gotten rid of that stuff. Like, it's actually a sin to keep stuff you're never going to wear.
And that's just my other leather stuff staying. That's up there.
Okay, fine, a couple of pieces, but that's all then.
Okay.
The rest you have to be strict on. So
I think that like is I've done very, very well there now. I do. Come on. Tell her. So this is me continuing on as Katie berates me and puts me in my place. I think we all need a good dose of reality every now and again as to, as I said, what we wear and what we think we're going to wear. So I will just let you watch for a while. If you want to flick forward, it's just more of me showing you all the clothes that I'm getting rid of. And I will come back in a minute. So as you can see here, I'm going through all my tops and blouses, trying to leave myself enough options. See the way all my jackets, I've literally got rid of so many on the right hand side there. And I've literally gone through. Now I'm going over to the other side where all my blazers are. And I like to keep a few of the blazers, even though I don't use them every day. I like to use them for filming. You know, it's nice to have some colour when you're filming. It's not always nice to be in black, which I am wearing here today, just lounging around the house. Don't mind my hair and stuff like that as well, by the way. You know, we can't be always dressed up when we're working. So this jacket I never ever wore, that had to go. And a couple more jackets that just didn't fit, and they had to go as well. So I was left with, a very pared down wardrobe, I have to say. But everything that is in there now, and I'm going to do my packing video next, and I'm going to show you that for my trip to London and Paris. I'm going to take you with me. I'm going for 9 days, by the way, and I'm going to try and just take a carry-on 10 kg bag, which is massive for me, massive. I'm the overpacker. I'm the, bring this just in case we go for dinner kind of person. Not this time. So you subscribe for that and hit the notifications, because it's going to be hopefully a fun video, and I'm going to take you around to all the best spots where to go in Paris and London, and hopefully it's going to be brilliant. As I continue, so yes, this process here is hopefully going to make my packing video much easier, because, well, I'll have a lot less in my collection. This suit is beautiful. I don't think I got rid of it there and then, but I've got rid of it since. That maroon suit, I wore it for a Eurostar thing I did a few years ago. It was made for me, actually. These are Chloe pants. I have to get rid of them. They were, oh my God, they were just so, so beautiful. Haven't worn them in a very, very long time. So I have to decide what to do with those. I had to put them into the time will tell pile, because I wasn't exactly ready to let them go just yet. And then we'd lots of pants here that were just not going to fit me anymore. And so basically that is it. Moving down underneath, there is the jacket off the skirt I had earlier, and another blazer. I've worn that on camera a couple of times. That piece is handy when traveling, but I think with the fringes, yes, I let it go. I think Katie was like, her face alone on that one. This little denim jacket, beautiful, but it was a little small, and Katie didn't want it. Little things actually that I thought she might like. I think I was asking her would she like it, and she's like, nope, absolutely not. She's just so brutal. She really is. Another one that was an Earl jeans. I don't know if anybody remembers the Earl jeans phase. Another nice little jacket here as well, but have I wore that in a long time? Did I give that one away? Yes, I did. And this one, she hated that one. Yeah, so, I mean, I think if I was doing this myself, no, I don't think, I absolutely know, there is no way I would have gotten rid of as many items as I did. Creating a nice pile behind me. You've seen this jacket on me before on camera, and I think, yeah, she didn't like that one either. I actually like that jacket. But here's another one that I kind of love. She hated, and yeah, it was very brutal when I'm looking at it now. Oh my God, it's just as well I went to the, oh my God, I'm kind of going, oh my God, I love that jacket. But I think it was a good idea to literally, while I was in the mood, to put them all into the bag, get into the car, and bring them to the charity shop and the donate, because that's my bow man. I've only worn that a couple of times. But to donate them as soon as possible. Otherwise, I think they'd be creeping back into my wardrobe. You know, the way we're like, oh, I'll just hold on to that. I'll just take that out of the bag now because, I could change my mind. So I really do think that, yes, that was a good idea. And this was a lovely jacket as well. She hated that. It was a military style. It was Zara. And a little cream boucle kind of, that's nice. I like that one, actually. I think I kept that one. Yes, I did. Thank God. Then I have more bomber jackets. Didn't like any of those. I was sick of it. There's a lot of stuff I had kind of worn over and over again that I was just tired of. I'm sure we all have those in our wardrobe, and it's mad actually. Look how much space I created as well. But it's mad because it's almost like you're shopping your own wardrobe again, and it's really, really refreshing. So I just went through all my stockings and tights and different kind of, this is a specific kind of an underwear, a specific kind of underwear drawer, and like your nudes and all that kind of stuff, tights, stockings, all the rest. So I just went through things that I may or may not wear, And I just said, right, that's okay now. Like, if anything had snags and things in it, I would get rid of them. So that's literally what I was at here. And I think I've done this with this particular little box before, but I reduced it down again because I just said, right, that's ridiculous. Like, you know, there's no way I'm ever going to wear those again. So, yeah, that's what we're doing here. Look, I was keeping all this coloured underwear that I just was like, no. I thought I'd wear it on holidays, but I found myself wearing a lot of flesh and nudes on holidays because I wear a lot of white. So, yeah, it was really good to do this kind of little box here, as I said. And taking things out of packets because they were just taking up too much room. They were brand new little stockings I had. And as I said, it's just great to be able to see everything, put your hands on everything and just go, right, reduce. Less is definitely more in this case. So I thought I'd leave you just flick through that. This little drawer is, or little box is just for kind of scarves, pullovers, things like that I never wear. And I emptied it out and got rid of an awful lot of stuff here as well. Things that were just very, very old. This was a little Missoni little top and more scarves and things, but I just don't wear them, so I got rid of them. And I also want to apologise for the little glitches in between. I don't know what I shot this on my Sony ZV-1 And here I was just getting rid of belts that I've never worn. I've worn very little or I never reached for. So I said, it's time. They're taking up too much space in my wardrobe. They're, you know, everything was chocker block just because that's a much smaller room. It's where I keep my handbags. And I just said, right, it's time for them to go. I had kept them. They were actually in a, you know, time will tell pile before. So look, I hadn't used them since. So it was time for them to go. And yeah, just underwear and things like that. You might want to skip over some of this. Might be just too much for some people. And the dressing gown, the little flowery dressing gown, that's actually quite funny because Katie keeps asking me, why have I got that dressing gown? And I was like, well, you never, because I never wear it. I wear loungewear around the house. So she said, look, Mum, why do you keep that? I said, well, God forbid, you never know if I have to go into hospital. I need a dressing gown. We all need a dressing gown. So I was allowed to keep that one. So I just put this on time lapse because I didn't want you to get too bored of the video to be too long, and just to show you basically, you know, how I did it, how brutal I was, how great I feel after it. I hope it inspires you to do the same because it really does feel great. I have no regrets. And then the few aftershots. Here we are. Look, very, very pared down walk-in wardrobe, all the spare hangers. Of course, for my new stuff to come in, you know. And my Louis Vuitton boxes there and things. And then I have... yeah, I'll have to get rid of some of those hangers. Look at how many jackets I've left. I think I've only like 7 or something. I had 20 something. Then I have all my white shirts and tops, my black little tops and vests. More coloured-y stuff down below. Got rid of so much. And what else? There more dressy gear, my more evening gear, occasional gear, my shoes. I've got rid of some boots and things that I just never wear, or I have kind of similar. Like, we tend to buy the same thing over and over again. Like once we realised that, you're like, you have that at home because you like the same styles. I have literally 7 jackets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7. Blazers, I should say, because I know I have some biker jackets as well. And up top, oh, we've more blazers, but I've got rid of so many. And as you can see, the gaps in the pants kind of hangers there. So just nice space where I can see everything. Streamline my life. Simplify. Got rid of lots and lots of shoes because I'm just never going to wear them. Simple as that. Anything that was uncomfortable, anything that was kind of worn, just got rid of it all. So that is my declutter video. I hope you've enjoyed it. On the left there, you can see my long hanging coats. I didn't really go through that much because I only have a few coats and I've done that before, so I didn't feel the need to do it again. So I think there's a shot of my coats now. It's kind of on an angle, that unit. It was built in. Oh, there we are. So they're all my hanging coats. And underneath I store some luggage, which is handy, some rain boots. And that is my walk-in wardrobe. So that, my dear friends, is my declutter. Hope it has inspired you. Let me know if you're thinking of doing the same. I will get better with my camera work and all of that kind of stuff. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell because I have my travel packing video coming up. And I think you might enjoy that. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you so much, guys. Be kind, be safe, be compassionate. Love you lots.